as long as possible. It's the one goal between the sides, courtesy of Lewis McLeod. And it will be Rangers to kick off the second half towards the Craigneuk Avenue end of New Broomfield. Well, plenty of positives for Rangers in the first half, but Ali McCoist, it feels, Gary, they have another gear to go to.
Yeah, if you're being hypercritical, you know, just they haven't maybe scored enough goals for the chances that they had. You'll be pleased with the performance. I think from Airdrie's point of view, there will become a point, maybe the hour mark, where they try and be a little bit more ambitious, try and get a little bit more support to Lister.
Gilmore's header, Sebastian Faure snapping onto it. Fraser Aird with a curler. Bain getting back in a hurry.
Yeah, Bain in a very good position here. Just covering round him behind his centre backs, aware of the threat of McLeod. Yeah, it's good defending by the youngster.
Fraser Aird to take it. Man of the match performance from Aird at East End Park in the last Rangers game. And with the outswinger, he's looking for that flashing header. Plenty of aerial targets. John Daly, the most obvious one.
Yeah, he had the game with the outswinger. John Daly just glancing it, trying to get it over to the far post.
Trapped by Lister. Nicky Law was there for Rangers. Here's Aird. The quick steps of Clark as he tries to play his way around Buchanan.
Buchanan just getting enough of the ball here. As Clark just plays round one side, round the other. It's minimal contact.
The Rangers supporters making their way back towards their seats. As Aird takes this latest corner. Mostly attacking the ball. Aird. It's a tantalising ball.
Yeah, McLaren just standing off. Aird there, not getting close enough, not stopping the cross. Unfortunately, Aird's cross just went a bit long.
Lee Wallace, his third season with Rangers. Goes back the way. And Clark. He made contact with it, Nicky Clark. Although it's gone behind for the corner.
Yeah, I think it's Buchanan that just flicks it on. Yeah, it's Buchanan just a little back here that gets fortunate. Rangers just changing the angle, going back to McCulloch.
Fraser Aird. Rangers corner. Can they make it count? It was 4. The Airdrieonions survive. Law. Aird. Measured ball. Trying to hit Airdrie from all angles.
Yeah. Again, this time it's Clark, but it's a ball from Aird. This is the first one found by McCulloch, who glances the header. And it comes back to Aird again. No Airdrie player closing the ball down here. McLaren's got to get closer, allowing Aird to cross. This time Clark just goes over the crossbar. And standing off Aird, allow him just to pick his pass.
Rangers attempts. Just the one goal from Lewis McLeod.
Starting to build a little bit of momentum, Rangers.
This is 4. And Clark. And Daly waiting in the middle. And McLaren. Shot for handball. It's going to be another corner kick to the visitors. Well, they've looked menacing at the start of the second half. Plenty of bodies in there. Confident punch by Rogers. Black. Ian Black for Rangers. Goal kick.
Well, the first touch was good, but it was closed down. Just electing to pull on his left foot. That'll ball back into the box. Good punch by Rogers. First touch is good by Black. Works on his left side. Just off balance.
Danny Rogers will hope the pressure has been alleviated for now. So the sixth different goalkeeper to play for Airdrie this season, and the fourth different Airdrie goalkeeper against Rangers.
It must be a record.
It must be.
6 keepers.
It's remarkable. Makalia, but nobody in the vicinity for the Diamonds. Mosney for Rangers. Airdrie last took a league point from a match against Rangers back in February 1993. 2-2 draw. Mosney. To apologise just in case any bad language was picked up by a microphone seconds ago. Buchanan. Well, just to clear up the dugout situation, as we mentioned, Gary Boland did ask for the dugouts to be changed around when he moved into the job. He wanted to be closer to officialdom, in this case, of course, close to the fourth official, but in normal League One matches you don't have a fourth official, so the assistant referee would do, but you get the point.
I've got the point, yeah. Good thinking.
McLaren. Here's Blockley. Lister and Cammy Bell to grab hold of the ball.
Blockley did well to dig the cross out, but Rangers on the counter.
Law. This is Black. Wallace. Black again for Rangers. Wallace continuing his canter. Over to see where Clark and Daly are. McLeod. Wallace. Fall for Nicky Clark. Buchanan was making sure of that. And McLaren trying to release Lister. In the footsteps of Sebastien Faure.
I'd have to say it's the... You know, he's always making runs, ever willing. Lister up there on his own. He's running left side, he's running right side. He's worked his socks off, Lister. But not a great deal to show.
Taken by Gilmore. Turned over by McLaren. Makalia. Lewis McLeod. Makalia starting to get back up onto his feet. Ian Black. Ian Watt driving through for Airdrie. Well, they have to be careful. John Daly was in that area of the pitch, but Buchanan back to Rogers. And Black, Sebastien Faure's pass for Fraser Aird. Rangers have conceded only 3 goals in their last 11 matches. To give Airdrie a sniff. Mosney.
Still a dangerous scoreline for Rangers, just the one. That's why you can see Airdrie still pressing, still pushing.
Mosney. He's played under Paul Sturrock at Southend United. The Scotland international. Sebastian Faure to celebrate his 23rd birthday tomorrow with another Rangers victory. Didn't quite work out for the Ibrox club then. Airdrie, by the way, have scored in each of the last 5 matches, having failed to net in the previous 5.
Yeah, we're getting close to that hour mark where I feel they might have to just show a little bit more ambition, get some bodies forward to worry Cammy Bell.
I do wonder if the introduction of someone like Keegan Parker might do the trick for Airdrie, experienced striker. Inside, Nicky Clark. Don't forget, in the FA Cup with Budweiser this Saturday from midday on BT Sport 1, the third round tie involving Blackburn and Manchester City. And then on Sunday, a double bill for you in that same competition. BT Sport 1, it'll be Derby County against Chelsea for starters. And then from 4:15, we'll be at Old Trafford for Manchester United against Swansea. It was an exciting weekend. FA Cup third round weekend. Fraser Aird. Now Nicky Law. Back to Sebastian Faure. McCulloch. I always think around now, don't you, Gary, that Rangers' superior fitness ought to play a part.
Yeah, and also the fact that Airdrie have had to chase. They've not had a great deal of possession. They've been hunting the whole hour. It's hard to maintain that for a full game.
McLaren shows his coaching role at Cryan School in town. Mosney for Rangers. Wallace. Direct ball towards John Daly. Nicky Clark was running on. Away by O'Byrne. And he succeeds in finding McLaren. McAleer. Wallace keeping the youngster in check.
Yeah, he's a tough guy to get round the outside of, Lee Wallace. Big presence. He's got pace.
Mosney. They're trying to apply pressure when they can. Rangers seeing a lot of the ball. Aird. Just a bit wayward. Bain to dig in for the Diamonds. And McLaren. Instant control.
Yeah, McLaren's touch just allowing Black to come in and nick it away from him.
Aird tries again. Zigzag his way. It's the Airdrie defence. Fraser Aird. There's McLeod at the back post. Daly was in the middle. Nicky Law.
Again, Aird showing he's got the pace of young Gilmore.
Mosney. Buchanan that time. Just keeping a weather eye on Daly.
Yeah, Mosney just trying a little diagonal up to Daly. Similar tactic to the goal he scored in the first half. He's going a little bit direct.
Rangers looking for the second goal that would in all likelihood put Airdrie away. It's corner. Nicky Law. Too much loft.
Yeah, goes up to the back post this time. McLeod keeps it in there. It falls to Nicky Law. Lee McCulloch on the edge of the box who wants him to lay it back to him. Law going for the shot.
Here is O'Byrne. Airdrieonions. McCulloch had a bit of ground to cover. Spain getting forward from right back for Airdrie. Oh, it's hit by McLaren. And Bell there to field it for Rangers.
I'm just trying to catch it in the volley, whip it back across the goal. You want a little bit more. We've just gone a little bit flat, Rangers.
Succession of corners at the beginning of the second half. Just felt that Rangers had the capacity at that point to grab the second goal. Perhaps the clinching goal, but the door remains ajar for Airdrieonions.
I also think you'll be aware at some point Airdrie must come out, must come and try and get something from the game.
Macalia, confident young player. Spent last season on loan from Partick Thistle at Arthur Lee Juniors. You see that quite a lot in League One. Players who've had experience of Scottish junior football. We often forget about the role that junior football continues to play in this country of ours.
No, as a young player at Motherwell, used to always play against the junior sides. Made you grow up very quickly.
Here's Mosney. Nothing wrong with the idea by Fraser Aird. A misunderstanding between the youngster and the more experienced Daly.
Just try to nick it round with outside his boot, play a little 1-2. Need to get this guy on the ball a little bit more.
Good start in the last 6 league matches for Fraser Aird. Although he grew up in Toronto. His father Bill used to be a Rangers season ticket holder. Advised his son that Rangers would be the only team for him. Wallace trying to get forward from left back. Just a little bit of a lull as far as Rangers are concerned in the second half.
Yeah, it's just purely because, you know, Airdrie have got the back line of 4, they've got 5 across the middle. Very little space. Just got to be a little bit more patient, Rangers, and try and draw Airdrie out towards them.
So a team of pundits in the background there. Darryl Curry, Stephen Craigan, Emma Dodds. Already preparing for the post-match segment. McCulloch. There's Mosney. And Faure. Pretty versatile, the Frenchman, Sébastien Faure. So Richard Foster desperate to win back his position.
I think Faure was just waiting for a little bit of movement from his 2 front men. But Daly and Clark pulling away to the back post. Just needed a pair of feet.
Gilmore with the throw. Still alone from Dundee United. Here's Blockley coming away with it for Airdrie. Macalia has Bain in support. They both venture forward. Lee Wallace for Rangers. Mosney.
As you see, Airdrie back into that familiar shape. Line of 4, line of 5.
For options, Bilal Mosney, Daly and Clark. Blockley away. Ian Black. I feel the Rangers supporters around us getting slightly impatient. Can sense that.
Yeah, just a little bit of frustration. I've not seen any goalmouth action.
I very much hope you'll join us on Friday the 10th of January from 7 on BT Sport 1 for Scottish Premiership action. It'll be Aberdeen against Hibernian. A reminder about the BT Sport app and btsport.com. You can also use our match centre to follow all the match action. Harrogate it right up the play. He's given the free kick to Airdrie.
Try to give the advantage, try to keep the game flowing.
McLaren with it. It's a useful free kick too. Finally away by McCulloch.
Leicester's just got ahead of it. Super ball in by McLaren.
He's a player of genuine guile. Only McLaren. Now Watt for Airdrie. McAleer. They need a good ball here. Away by McCulloch again. McLeod. Bain has been penalised. And he felt a bit hard done to.
And McLeod in the counter. As you can see, Bain just gets a bit of the ball. He's a little bit hard done by there. He thinks so as well.
And Gary Boland not best pleased. Just having a word with Alan Muir, the fourth official, not letting it drop. Former Rangers player Gary Boland was unlucky with injuries during his time at Ibrox there. At the other end, Daly tried to set it up for Clark. It's all a bit unimaginative from Rangers at the moment, Gary.
Yeah, just got to try and show a little bit more guile in and around the 18-yard box of Airdrie's.
McCoist will want to see a bit more. I'd indicate to Emma Dodds at the break that he was happy on the one hand but a bit disappointed on the other. They're actually giving it straight to Daly, who's gone down. Here's Clark, and he's taken the ball inside the box, but that's going to be a corner.
That's good defending by Buchanan in the end to rob Clark. You know, obviously the ref tried to give an advantage when Daly was brought down.
There's a retrospective yellow card. This is why. O'Byrne. Nick O'Byrne having his name taken. Over it comes. Applause from the Rangers supporters to remember the 66 who lost their lives in 1971. Here's Law. Beautiful ball to Daly.
And Daly just trying to flick his header into the top corner. And he comes out to Nicky Law here. There's only one thing in his mind, trying to find the head of Daly. He does, and he tries to loop that header in. Keeper's got it covered.
Watt for Airdrieonions. All this back to Bell. Nick O'Byrne was the player cautioned a minute or so ago. The referee played advantage.
You know, Airdrie refusing to come out. Airdrie still sitting in there and just waiting for Rangers to make unforced errors like that. That's 2 or 3 times Mojny has done that under no pressure. He's kicked it straight out the park.
Is there going to be a change for Airdrie? It appears so. We mentioned Keegan Parker. And he's ready for a run at the Rangers defence, but here's 4. Managed to beat Gilmore. Disappointing again. McLaren. Blockley. The bottom club in League One against the top side in the division. Airdrie not out of it. Looking for the second goal just to settle a few nerves.
Absolutely. You know, the Rangers fans are getting frustrated. The Rangers players are getting frustrated.
Mostly from the back. Buchanan dealing with the threat posed by Daly. Jamie Payne. I mentioned it earlier, Gary. Airdrie have been getting closer to Rangers the last few meetings after the 6-0 thumping here. 3-0 and 2-0 reverses. And just the one goal between the sides tonight with 70 minutes played.
Yeah, it's following suit. Yeah, they've been awkward tonight, Airdrie. You know, we felt they'd make this change when they were on the hour, but we're 70 minutes in.
Nathan Blockley is the player who departs. And Keegan Parker makes his entrance. He's made a name for himself with St Johnstone. He's on the books of Blackpool for 4 years. More recently was playing junior football.
Yeah, I was surprised because he did go missing, and that's where he's ended up in junior football. I was surprised when you told me.
Scored in the last game of the victory against Arbroath. Law with a header. McLaren trying to put the wind up for. Still McLaren chasing. And a force a mistake from McCulloch. Sebastian Four. And Aird. At what point Ali McCoist might look to change things. The Rangers angle. There's Four. They look to be completely in control. McLaren. Black was tightly onto him.
Yeah, then back to Four. He's been giving the ball away too often. Trying to force the pass when it's not really on.
Law. Freedom for Aird if Law can find him. And he has picked out Fraser Aird. Aird looking for a Rangers head. Parker leading it. The charge might be on for Airdrie. McAleer. What? Now Byrne across the defence to Gregor Buchanan. Joined Airdrie in 2012 from Bathgate Thistle. The junior ranks. Parker together with Wallace. Well, Lee Wallace didn't like what Parker was of a mind to hand out.
Yeah, Wallace just too strong here. He can't move the big man. It's him in a headlock.
A very purposeful start to the second half. Rangers have dropped off. There's Law and now Aird doing the wriggling. Fraser Aird parts with it. Well by O'Byrne for Airdrieonions. Law. Still Nicky Law. Daly is left by Clark. By McAleer only as far as Wallace. McLeod on the volley, high degree of difficulty.
You know, again, Wallace and McLeod combining. Just skips up on him a little bit. Still confident enough to take on the volley. Just can't get across the ball enough to get the swerve on it. He's been a bit quiet, McLeod. He's not been on the ball enough. Neither is Aird on the other side. And they need these two. These are the guy that's got the creation.
Mentioned earlier some of the Rangers players who managed Airdrie. Players who have lined up for both clubs, the likes of Bob McPhail and Jock Shaw, and Tiggy Bailey, and the aforementioned Ian McMillan. The final 15 minutes. Below par from Rangers.
They've just drifted. You know, Airdrie have grown the fact that they're still in the game at 1-0. They've taken confidence from that.
Mr. the recipient of the free kick. Keegan Parker leading the line now. Ali McLaren pondering this one. Now, is it going to fall to an Airdrie player? It did, and it would have been spectacular had it gone in. Buchanan for the Diamonds.
Oh, big Gregor Buchanan here with the overhead kick. You know, it's just a diagonal to the far post that pops up. Shows great skill. Well, I think Bell's beaten. Again, the centre half. You know, showing the skill of a forward. He's unlucky, Gregor.
Man of the match last time out.
That was a super effort. Great effort from the centre half.
I'm sure Ali McCoy will feel that should have been a bit more straightforward. There's a tribute to Airdrie, though, the bottom side in the division, the strides that they're making under Gary Boland.
Yeah, they've been very disciplined. They've all known their jobs and they've stuck with it. Rangers just been a little bit static in that final third. You know, they've played standing still. There's been no cleverness in their movement.
Taken by Bain. Now, corner to Airdrie with 14 minutes left. Mosney back there defending. This is the Diamonds' first corner of the game. Well, what a story it would be if they could find the net. Buchanan waiting. McLaren takes it. Bell trying to get his gloves on it. It'll be another corner to Airdrie.
Bell does enough there.
Keelan McAleer for Airdrieonions, and Rangers looking a bit stretched. Nobody there to attack the ball. Not taken by McCulloch.
McAleer's found the spare man at the back post. Thinks up to the back post. They'll get the man over. And McCulloch does well. He has to take one. He needed to get his head on that.
Parker giving it back to Rangers.
Rangers in no rush.
Rangers the top league scorers in British football. 65 goals in all. The winning run in the league come to an end on Boxing Day against Stranraer. 20 successive victories in all competitions. They need to build another run. That's certainly the target for Rangers. You can't always win with ease.
Can't always win big either.
Here's Nicky Clark. Pocket of space opening up for Clark. Brave goalkeeping by Rogers.
Just run away from Clark slightly. Rogers does well to react.
Now, Mr. Law back there for Rangers. McLeod. Reach Daly, but it will be a corner. And Danny Rogers urging his teammates to hang tough. Lister and Four not exchanging pleasantries.
It's Lister against Four here. There's 4 Rangers players to the 1 Airdrie player.
Yellow card for Mosney after that. And Lister as well.
Yeah, the both of them have been at it most of the game, Derek.
So the Rangers central defender and the Airdrie central striker both having their names taken. Aggressive attitudes shown by both men. That's the verdict. Taken by Fraser Aird. It was Daly swinging himself at the ball. And Four. Safety first. Back to Cammy Bell. By Buchanan. Came out to McLeod. Here's Black. McAleer to stay with Ian Black. In goes Jamie Bain. And Ian Black running out of patience. Bain would be well advised to stay away.
Yeah, and also Ian Black likewise. He shouldn't react. He knows better. The referee's in control here.
Jamie Bain has shown the yellow card.
Ian Black should just walk away, show no reaction.
It's 5 Airdrie bookings now. And Ian Black has joined the yellow card club.
Yeah, and it's for this reaction here. You know, he can't do that. That's not allowed. Just allow the referee to do his job.
That's going to mean, Gary, a suspension for Ian Black. He'll be ruled out for the game against Forfar on the 20th of January. Aiken is doing the paperwork. So we've got a bit fiery. The closing phase of this game. Can Rangers put it to bed? Back with a free kick. Insufficient imagination. Corner it'll be.
It's just there's no need to get involved.
Black and Air talking it over. Fraser Aird's corner. Daly, and there was an inquiry. And a possible penalty. McLaren doing the manoeuvring. Law tracking back. McLaren, that was a lovely ball, and a shout from Airdrie at the other end. Not from everyone though. Keegan Parker taking up that advanced position.
Yeah, Parker just didn't have the ability to get it under control.
Taken by Gilmore. McLaren, Gilmore again. McAleer wanted it. Keelan McAleer wide of the post.
Yeah, just when everybody was expecting them to dink up to the back post, goes for a shot. This is the corner kick. Air flies it in. There's a pull back there on Daly. You know, McCormack, the captain, he just wraps his, you can see here, round his neck. I've seen them given.
Was there enough there to merit the spot kick? I'm sure that flashed through the mind of Greg Aiken, the referee. Not given. And Rangers with just the 1-0 lead. Slender advantage. Lewis McLeod scored the goal in the 18th minute. That's all Rangers have been able to muster.
Yeah, and it's when they've been into that final third, there's not been enough movement. There's nobody really got a hold of the ball and dictated it.
McLaren doing the appealing. Just on Clark. First foul of Greg Aiken, the referee. It's gone McCormack's way.
It does make for a cagey 6 or 7 minutes though for Rangers.
Buchanan. Almost with a header away. It's come to John Daly. Ian Black. Warmed a bit. McLaren was in the vicinity. He's often the bogeyman, isn't he, Ian Black, where the opposition are concerned and where opposition supporters are concerned.
Well, he carries the reputation, he's got to live with that. He made the right decision to get out the way of that one.
Bouncing ball for Clark to judge. Buchanan has cleared the roof of the Jack DL stand. Byrne was the defender back there. Richard Foster is about to make an appearance. Missed 6 matches because of an ankle injury. He came on as a substitute on Monday away to Dunfermline. And that's going to be all for Nicky Clark. He was denied by Danny Rogers earlier, Clark.
This is his little effort. He tries to do that swivel turn, just runs away from him slightly. You know, and Rogers is sharp. Just makes a good save with the trailing arm.
It's a defender for a striker. Rangers try to make certain of victory. Richard Foster in his second Rangers spell. Black. Wallace. McLeod helping the ball on its way. Johnny Bain for Airdrie.
Foster's just going to right back and Forrell's just sit in front of the back four.
And throw by Wallace. Nicky Law goes behind him. Richard Foster. Around the outside of McAleer. Rangers not encountering any difficulties. It's been a fine performance in goal from Danny Rogers.
Yeah, he's been steady, Derek. He's sharp off his line. Come and took a few crosses. I think Jim Leighton will be fairly impressed.
Watt for Airdrie. Stabbed away by Four. Rangers trying to make sure nothing untoward happens in the last few minutes of the game. And they conceded a very late goal against Stranraer on Boxing Day.
I'm just sure that'll be in the back of their minds as we get to the final 3 or 4 minutes.
And still there is hope for Airdrieonions. Bain entrusted with the throw. Trying to get the head flick on, it's away by Nicky Law. McLaren, oh, thumping effort, and Bell somehow managed to save it. It's away by Daly in the end.
Oh, what a fantastic strike by McLaren. He can't believe it, he's on his knees. Well, it falls nicely for McLaren, and if you want it to drop to somebody, you want it to drop to McLaren. This long throws the threat.
Quite a few Rangers' hearts were in mouths. Bain this time. Mosney. It's McLeod.
Oh, it's a big sigh of relief.
Buchanan. All the way up towards Lister. And it's...
he blew it.
Whistle had gone yet.
Yeah, it was just a push on McCulloch.
Rangers literally saved by the bell.
Oh, they're living dangerously. You know, it falls perfectly for the left footer here. Technique's perfect, he drives it in brilliant, stopped in the line by Mosney, but it's a great save by Bell. And he's sunk straight to his knees, McLaren, as Bell saved it.
Cammy Bell has to go through long periods of matches not doing very much. Willie McLaren thought it was going in. Rueful shake of the head.
And he done everything right. I think that's what makes it even better save, you know, long periods of no action.
Taylor, and he wasn't holding back. He's left the boot in up against Buchanan.
Just a little bit of both. Head's a bit low. I think the ref got it just about right.
McCulloch. McLaren. And right across the face of goal. It didn't quite fall for McAleer. Foster was patrolling that area of the pitch. Passed by Gilmore.
Oh, McAleer just couldn't anticipate that ball getting right across to reach him.
Got McLeod down. Gary Boland must be thinking to himself, if Airdrie play this way most weeks, then they're going to climb up the table, no two ways about that. And McLeod in a bit of pain here. What happened to Gary Boland, though?
that's a straight red.
Jamie Bain might be in trouble later, but there is concern as regards Lewis McLeod on the ground, in no great rush to return to his feet. The stretcher is out. Lewis McLeod responsible for the only goal of the game, and it's not lost on this man how important McLeod is to the Rangers' cause.
Is he holding his knee? I just hope it's just not a twist. He's really concerned about straightening that knee out. He doesn't want to extend that. That's worrying. Just a little twist on him, I would imagine.
Well, that's going to be one of Emma Dodd's tasks after the game, to find out the extent of the injury.
You know, and it's from nothing. There's not a player near him. He just goes down on his own. Well, that's always a concern when you see a player go down like that.
Bobby Crawford is on for Lewis McLeod in added time at the end of the game, and Airdrie have been the more likely side in the last few minutes.
Absolutely. But Bain on this occasion wasting the chance just to lob it back in there. The Rangers haven't done enough to get the second. Airdrie a little bit unlucky not to get an equaliser. Great save by Bell.
20-year-old Bobby Crawford on for 19-year-old Lewis McLeod.
Oh, I never like to see players just going down when there's nobody around about them.
We'll have a minimum of 3 additional minutes. And Daly penalised. I'll tell you what, Rangers supporters are going to want to forget about most of this second half.
Yeah, it's been poor fare.
Buchanan. The Airdrieonions free kick. It's Crawford. Sprightly substitute. Scored against Dunfermline on Monday. Airdrie, no time to waste. The bottom club they might be in League One, putting in a fabulous performance in by Watt. Nicky Law. That's just what Rangers needed. Deciding to carry the load on his own. Foster unable to get there. And Rogers is going to have to be quick. And Mosley has gone down. It's Mosley against Parker.
Just a little movement from the elbow of Parker here.
McLaren, after all that, has been shown the yellow card. He thought Mosley was at it.
Yeah, there's the yellow for kicking it away. You just see Parker's can see him. Oh, there's very minimal contact there. The big fella goes down quite too easily.
Mosley with a free kick. Daly goes down. He will get the ball. We've gone well past the 3-minute mark at added time here at New Broomfield. A tense start to the new year for Rangers, but a victory nonetheless.